Okay, here are my January favorites. um, so because my eyes screwed up, they're really kind of on me about being very good about taking off my eye makeup. If they're gonna let me wear mascara, I have to take it off. I was using this and it wasn't getting all the mascara off. It would like leave these weird little clumpy bits. It used to work really good. I don't know whether my mascara changed or this changed, but it kind of stopped getting it off really well on that eye only. Of course, they recommended this Nivea Double Effect Waterproof Eye Makeup Remover, and it works perfectly, gets all of it off. So yeah, this is one of my faves. Keeps me out of trouble. And another thing is, so my friend Key, she's kind of my shout out for the month of January. She loaned me a bunch of pins and nibs. Like, so brave of her to loan me these things. And a pen roll. And I mean, she's just a really good friend. Like, she's kind of helping me out with my channel when I can't buy things by giving me some pens to try out. And that was amazing. So shout out to Key. And let's see, little tiny photos in Canva. I figured out kind of how to print them the right size for my planner. And yeah, so it's enough so I can see what the book is and then, write my book review or what the thing is that I'm celebrating in this project planner. If you saw my prepping for the fountain pen meetup, you saw that I lost the lid to this. My husband is a freaking saint, and I'm shouting out my husband. So I think I've mentioned a few times I have ADHD, and I lose things constantly. And, he may grumble a little bit, but he will look for the thing. He looked for this for ages and found it. I was near tears because, and I don't cry at anything ever, but this is like my favorite pen. It's to have the lid go missing. I was devastated, and he found it, and he's my hero. So shout out to the husband. And, cause I used to lose things all the time, and it's 10 times worse, of course, because I can't see very well. Shout out to my Opus 88 Fantasia with my deep dark red ink. If you've kind of watched my videos since the beginning, you know that this is a fave combo of mine. And I was having a little bit of a stressful time with the big fat nibs and, not being able to have my handwriting look like I wanted it to. And I was like, what would make me feel better? What would, cheer me up about that? I did in the end kind of figure the nibs out, but while I was struggling, I decided to ink this up, and it was the best decision. I love this little pin. So yeah, that was a favorite for January. This little traveler's notebook pocket insert, it was undated. I stamped out all the dates. I don't know what this is. It's been in my pocket. Because when I go to journal, sometimes it's like days later and I can't remember what the heck I did. But this, I could just write it down as I go throughout the day, because I've got a pen in my pocket and I've got this in my pocket. And what is all this stuff? Anyways. Like this. And then there was a it might have been a TikTok video. I saw it on Instagram. I had like 3 people send it to me. Somebody posted it to Simone's Discord. It was that popular. And basically it's taping, like having a folder in the middle of your traveler's notebook. So that's on the main string. And then you tape to the outside of the folder on one side, one book. And then you tape the other book. I don't know whether this is even going to film well, but if not, yeah, you can see it. Oh, you can't see it. Well, you can kind of see. it goes way, way wide, and you basically have your folder to work out of, and you've got all this, and you've got all this. You can kind of see everything in your journal because you've taped it to the folder. And then you could stick another book in the middle. So this is the sticker release book that I made. So, yeah, I'm loving this. I said that I'd try it, and I said that I would give a report back. And that folder is jump banded to this Keely Rickman folder. So they're both through that center band, which you can sort of see. But it all just fits perfectly. And I'm really enjoying it. So much so that, you know, possibly at the end of this insert, which I'm not enjoying as much, I might go to like a Temu reverse standard insert just so I could stay in this book kind of with the system. I really like it. And Zoom calls with Cyan again. We've done a couple more. And then we've done a couple of Zooms with the Discord. I'm a little bit more awkward on that because I don't really know everybody so much, and I just never know when to speak. That's just me personally, but that has been fun. But with like Cyan, like find a friend who's willing to just sit and like play in their journals at the same time as you. I mean, I don't know how much she looks at her screen while we're doing it, or if we just sit there and chat and work on our own stuff, but that is really fun. And then my tote, which the video for that, I had to shoot separate because it's so big. It won't fit in here. And I think that is it for the month. The book for the month would probably be Nettle and Bone by T. Kingfisher. I've been just plowing through all of her stuff, and I really like those books. All the books so far. I don't think that there's one that I haven't liked. Out of all the ones I've read, I think I've read 6 now. And right now, Cyan and I are reading The Clockwork. We just finished The Clockwork Boys and are going to start the next one. And the YouTube is Thoughty2. I don't know if I mentioned Thoughty2 yet, but just in case, I'm just going to mention him again because videos just entertain the crap out of me. It just kind of slightly snarky with some animation history lesson in a very entertaining way. And that is it. That is my January faves. Thank you very much. Bye. Okay, so one of my other January favorite things is this tote that I got for about 10 pounds off Temu. This color is sold out. I had actually wanted the charcoal because me and light things don't mix very well. I spill stuff. But the charcoal was sold out. Now the charcoal's in and this color is sold out. So I don't know. I think there's other sellers selling them, but I will link this one in the description. This is my new favorite tote. I have a lot of totes. I've been trying to find the perfect tote. This, to me, is my new perfect tote. So it's got a long pocket on this side that I keep my scissors in. This is a glue stick, my Hobonichi pin, a scissor cutter thing that keeps opening. Why does it keep opening? I'm not as big of a fan of this as I was in the beginning. I mean, at least that one. The other one's working fine. This is one of my offcuts of my Hobonichi when I cut it down to make rings, and I use that to kind of swatch and figure out my currently inked. And it usually goes in there fine, but now I'm doing this one-handed, and I'm hoping I'm not showing you everything on Earth, like all the mess below this. Okay, on the other side, you have the same pocket configuration. There are no pockets on the sides. In this one, I've got washi tape. This one has stamping ink, because I swear to God, why they can't make stamp ink that keeps closed, I don't know, but it keeps closed in these pockets. So yay for that. This one is my glue stick, which I'm struggling with glue sticks in my Traveler's Company book, and I've been trying to use tape rollers now, and I'm not very happy about that. Okay, so this is the top. There are pretty much 1, 2, 3, 4, if you count this little pocket, 5 kind of pocket areas. Actually, inside the middle, there's a little pin pocket. Can't show it. Let me take this out. All right, so I keep my traveler's notebook there, both pocket and standard. So that goes in this pocket, and then can you see this holds a pin right there. In this middle pocket, I'm holding my currently inked pens. And I've got 2 of these going, and that fits perfectly in there. In this back pocket, I've got all my kind of sticker stuff. So these are like blanks for me to stamp onto, like blank offcuts of my sticker sheets. These are ones I still need to cut. These are also ones I still need to cut that I just brought back from work. These are all my dates and days of the week and months and things. And these are just my current stickers. I think if you've watched a journal with me, you'll have seen those. I should probably put those this way. This pocket, I just kind of have random stuff. One of my trash can things, washi. This is my gluing book. This is my glue tape and my sand eraser. This is a project I'm working on. I need to expand this to fit my friend's notebook. And that's pretty much what I keep in there. Every so once in a while, I will throw my ink log in there. And that fits. And actually, I have been known to absolutely chunk the heck out of this thing up to where I can almost not lift it. And it all works, but it has this handle, snaps together, and then it has a kind of an over-the-shoulder strap. But now that I've seen the charcoal ones back, I might have to get that too. Because these are great. What I used to use, and what I still use to a certain extent, let me see if I can grab one without showing you my messy room, is this one. This is also from Temu, and it has a pocket in the front and some pockets on the inside. And this one just holds all my planners. I don't think... No pockets on the other side. It does have D-rings, and I do have a strap for it somewhere. But I don't tend to use strap, one of my trash can things. So this used to be my favorite tote, but now the bigger one is even better. All right, so that's that portion of my favorites.